Hey guys, it's Bob with JohnyTechReview. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. In today's video, I'm bringing you the review of this Deepcool Captain 240mm all-in-one liquid cool CPU cooler. More specifically, I want to cover the installation process and my experience of using this cooler for the past 2 months or so on my main PC, which is just a video and gaming rig. The liquid cooler comes in only one color option, and that's the red theme. The 240mm radiator comes with 2 fans, each are 120mm, and they have red blade. It fit pretty well in my Gunyear case from Roswell. Installation was simple, but it can be a bit overwhelming if you never installed one of these all-in-one cooler before. The installation instruction has plenty of pictures, but barely have any text, so you do have to pay attention and infer from the pictures. It helps to watch installation instruction on YouTube and other people installing it before if you never done one. I connected the pump to the CPU fan header, and the pump is designed to run at 100% power, so make sure that you set your PC to always run at just 100%. The radiator fans were connected to my system fan header, which I set a custom fan curve in my Gigabyte motherboard software to keep it pretty quiet for the most part. These fans are designed to push a lot of air up to 182 cubic feet per minute while manage to stay pretty quiet. They are listed as the fluid dynamic bearing, which means they are designed to have a very low noise level. This kind of technology was first used in hard drive, and I'm glad to see today fans are taking advantage of this. As you can hear, they are pretty quiet in my experience while using the CPU for general purpose. The cooler and the CPU fan remain pretty quiet, and if you're on high-low, it's a little bit louder but not noticeable based on my current fan curve. The only situation you will hear really loud noise is when you run the fan at 100%, and you can hear that noise, but in most situations the fan are never ramped up this high. Speaking of the CPU pump, it's pretty much the selling point of this cooler. It looked pretty sweet with its red breathing LED and the clear tube that clearly showed the red liquid flowing through. It would be awesome if just like RGB and software control, but for now this is all we have. I found this CPU cooler small and keep my motherboard looking less busy than the previously massive Hyper 212 Evo cooler that I had. Now with performance, well, when I first turn on a PC, you'll notice that the temperatures flow around 28 degrees Celsius. But after the liquid is able to circulate around a minute later, this idle temperature dropped to around 25 degrees Celsius. While using the system for live surfing, the CPU warmed up to about 40-42 max, and while on low, it never really gets hotter than 55 Celsius. In general, while I'm playing game, it usually runs between the 40s to the 50 degree temperature, which is quite good. I remember on my Hyper 212 Evo, the temperature was just a few degrees higher, but with the Evo, the fan will randomly ramp up and down very often, so that make my PC not so quiet. In this case, it's pretty much stay quiet and ramp up only during low. Sadly, because of my Xeon processor, overclocking isn't possible, so I cannot really stress test this cooler to its max. So overall, it's a nice quiet little CPU cooler, and the price is on par with other 240mm cooler in the market. This cooler, however, is geared toward a color theme build, which means if you're not going for the red color, it's not really the one for you. The performance of this cooler was impressive to keep my system cool during those intensive CPU tasks and not really ramming up the fan at all. Thanks to Deepcool for sending this unit out to me for review. I will put the link in the description box below if you'd like to buy the product or check it out. If you found this video helpful, please like it as it will help me greatly. And as always, stay tuned and subscribe for more future videos. Thanks.